Hey, looks like you're live. Okay, ready? Go live. I think we're live because it said we're live.
All right,
So
let's see.
I think we're here. What does everyone
Uh,
think of the new setting? This took so long.
wow, look at all this.
You see it, Dale? This is new for
I
Dale too.
do.
Hi everyone. Look, you have the whole chat is up with us. So we can see everything you all are saying. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? And this is our poster over here,
Uh-huh.
and this is our faces, and this is the timer. It's all set up. Whew, it took
No,
so
no, no,
long.
no. The timer can't be set up already. It
I know
can't be.
it's so off brand.
It's so off
I
brand.
love. Look, Juliana said that the 12 minutes. Dang it, so close. I love that you all always try to predict.
Hi, Mika-chan. Hello. She said hi to both of us.
Hi, Mika. Hi, Curtis, and hi, Juliana, and Safi,
And Safi. Hi,
and
Safi.
Key. Hi. Whew.
Oh, Key Magic is here.
Y'all,
Hi.
this took so long to set up
2 hours,
and
right?
took a very long time. And the hard thing is I can't control because the way this is working is it's taking the feed from StreamYard. So it's a
Alex
little
can't
delayed
stay.
on my own screen, so I don't know how delayed it is for you all. But
Hmm.
um I have a Stream Elements bot running. I don't know what that means. I
You better go catch it.
have no idea what any of this means at all. There's too much to keep track of. Hi, Alex. So today we're going to be watching Ever After together on Disney Plus. So the thing that's hard about this is I am taking audio from my web browser and putting it into OBS. So I don't think I can watch it on my computer because it'll take the audio from Disney Plus and we'll get copyright striked. I'm not trying to
Hmm.
risk it, and Dale, we should be doing a lot more testing with this. But I will be watching on my trusty dusty mobile device. So everyone get it loaded.
I'm
Have
loaded.
it loaded?
Uh-huh.
And then, of course, at 3 a.m., we're going to be watching WandaVision, which is just amazing. Amazing. You are lagging about a second. Okay, that's fine. Juliana said high stream elements. That's great. So, while I'm pulling this up, a thought I had was that we never watched Into the Woods, and that was another big one that we wanted.
Hmm. Show close to my heart.
It's delayed on my screen too, but you're here, we can see you and we can hear you. Who cares if it's not? Wait, so like what do you mean by laggy? Is it that we're like dropping frames? Oh, I just cracked my neck. Or is it that I can say hi and then like 2 minutes later you're hearing me? Oh, Safi has the DVD. Nice. The movie
Hmm.
poster looks amazing. Yeah, it is gorgeous. I know
Hmm.
nothing about this movie except that it's a Cinderella movie. Well, do you
And it's
know?
Drew Barrymore. I just know it's Drew Barrymore when she was younger.
Do I know her from some? Oh, it's rated PG-13. Yikes.
Oh, they said for some language.
Wow. Okay, Disney.
Yeah,
Which
it's
they
probably
are.
not an original Disney movie. I don't know.
Hmm.
Juliana says, "Into the Woods will move you. It will traumatize you."
Hmm.
The film version looks dark. I mean, it is a dark show, but it's not so dark when you see it on stage.
Oh, so you hear us, and then a second later our lips move. Well, that's just sound travels faster than light, right? No, 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 no.
No,
Other way
no,
around. Other way around. Other way around.
other way around. Yeah, we should show a Godzilla movie because then you wouldn't even notice that our lips are moving at a different rate than our mouths.
You think you're funny?
I do. I think I'm funny when you don't understand what I'm saying.
I understood that. Because Godzilla movies are already desynced.
It's just the difference between trying to put some English dialogue into a Japanese film.
Oh,
But even
oh.
so, I think they're already desynced even in Japanese. I think that's part of the joke.
Mm-mm-mm. Um, Before we watch it, I have a question for everyone. Just because I saw this is rated PG-13 and it got me thinking. Who watched Cruella, the trailer? Dale, did you watch it?
Mhm. I did.
Dale.
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
It looks like it might be PG-13. What are people's thoughts? I was thinking, I mean, I love Grace Randolph. She comes up like once a week on this show. And
Like, and that's yeah,
and that what?
and that's like every time.
Yeah. And she does this thing where she does casual conversations with people about updates. And since Disney's now getting back in the swing of things with Raya and the new short that they're putting in front of it in theaters and Cruella, I would like to go live and just like not have to watch a movie, not have to do anything, and just like talk about Disney. Someone did a really cool idea, which maybe it's something that you all would be up for. Please let us know that they did a call-in show. So after the Justice League trailer came out, but we could do it after a Cruella trailer or after a Raya trailer. Um, we would go live, and I could put the link for you all to join us here on the channel, and we could do like 2 minutes per caller and just say, what did you think? Share your thoughts. And you could either just be audio, you could be audio and video, whatever you want. You don't have to tune in. But I thought it was really cool, and I would like to just do more just talking. What are your thoughts about
An
Cruella?
interactive talk.
Interactive talking, yeah. Is it Disney? It's not on Disney Plus for me. I'm watching it. Oh, it's on Disney Plus here in America. Interesting. Ever After is 20th Century Fox.
Yeah, I was gonna say they probably just absorbed it.
Hmm. Dale Alex also really loves the musical, but was a huge fan of the movie. Dale has not seen the
Oh yeah.
movie yet.
I haven't seen the movie. I just know the general look of the movie, and it looks stunningly beautiful. But I know it also looks really dark
Hmm.
in kind of a what is it? Once Upon a Time, or what's that TV
Yeah,
show?
fun time.
Yeah, it looks dark like that.
Um, Another fun thing is all of these red Mickey ears, for those of you who are members, I think are turning yellow tomorrow or the day after because it becomes your first month of being members.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, a month already?
Oh. But I hope it's worth it for you all because we've put out a lot of content since then. Excited. Let's Curtis, just talk really slowly and it will look. Wow, joke from Juliana. Light moves faster than sound. That's why some people appear bright until you hear them speak. That's great, Juliana. I want to
She's trying
keep
to tell
that.
us something.
Yeah, she's like, shush, and start playing the movie.
Just play the movie.
um, Y'all watch the reaction. Nice. Juliana hasn't watched the Cruella trailer yet. Yes, it is something you have to watch. I watched you watch the trailer. I haven't watched on my own yet. Curtis, that means so much. And Juliana is up for interactive talk. Love that the trailer seemed to be darker. Once upon a time, there was a girl who loves her father very much. You think mine is turning the day after tomorrow? Okay, so we have 15 people here. Awesome. Hey, everyone, we're going to be watching Ever After. Anyone can watch. We're going to be syncing up with the time code. It is available on Disney Plus here in America. Maybe not in other countries. We're going to be watching. And members can comment. If you want to become a member on the channel, you just click the join button. We have exclusive perks. And maybe something cool that just got birthed right now is interactive call-in shows.
Mm.
All right, I have it loaded up. And I'm going to sync it with my AirPod.
Like you have 6 ears there.
What?
You have 6 ears there.
No, I know. Things you have to do for YouTube. I'm talking and I feel every audio input is flashing. All right, is everyone ready? Hey. Whew. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. It is 20th Century Fox.
Pa, 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 pa.
Ba, ba, ba,
Pa,
ba.
pa, pa, pa. Crash.
I don't. Is this a musical? I don't even know.
I have no idea. I don't think so.
I'm a sucker for handles.
It looks like there's a musical made after the movie called Ever After.
Hmm. Isn't Drew a man's name?
No, not in this case.
The Brothers Grimm.
Cinderella.
But
A
Brothers
version
Grimm.
of Cinderella. They did a version of Cinderella. I love this actress.
Nice voice.
She's Iranian. Hmm. That's a theory.
First.
Yeah.
Gosh, no way. It's real?
Wait a minute.
Once upon a time. Stop. This is a great start.
It's a good start opening.
Is this nonfiction?
This is Jeanne Moreau. Oh my goodness.
Who's John Moreau?
Jeanne Moreau is a French actress. I mixed her up because of her voice with that Iranian actress, but she wouldn't have been that old at this time.
What kind of janky Windows Movie Maker title was that? Ever After in Purple Papyrus.
Huh.
Patrick Godfrey? Is he related to Guilfred Godfrey?
Or My Man Godfrey.
That is the most beautiful glass slippers from any version of Cinderella. It looked pretty stunning. The one from Brandy, I got hate for it by some people. Some people thought it was hilarious that I said they look like rain boots. And someone else was like, how dare you critique Brandy slipper? And I'm like, it doesn't look good. It
How dare you critique anything?
Yeah, I know. YouTube is be hostile when people don't have a sense. I love when some of you come to our defense in the comments. They're like, actually, back up.
Mhm. Okay, I'm sold. I could live there.
Mm. I feel everyone from this time period always had maids. But where are the kids of the maids? Where's their
Um,
story?
Look at the age of the maids.
I love kids. You have to remember that once upon a time, papyrus was all the rage.
Yeah. This is such eye candy.
It's France, correct?
It is.
Oui. Un
Oui, oui,
homme
monsieur.
et une femme.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, I'm trying.
No, I'm looking at the beautiful castle and chateau. Oh, reminds me of being there.
Ooh, she looks elegant.
Mhm. Angelica Houston. She's like Morticia Adams.
Ooh, the
Rodinilla.
evil stepmother.
Ah,
Oh, that's cute. How did he marry a baroness? He a baron?
He, I have no idea, but he looks to live there and have maids. He would have to have money. Did you catch that?
What, he gave him a whip?
Yeah, but something with his hand.
Mm.
You should diagnose him.
Oh, the servant's hand.
No, his hand was like.
Oh, I didn't catch. They poisoned him? Stop. Oh! You lying woman. Shouldn't be careful. Drink anything she gives you. Ah, he said it's a cinder, not to the.
Oh, it's his daughter. There's always that little boom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dying. I'm dead.
Yeah, yeah, and we're done.
It's all about her.
Daffy says he's pretty sure he had a heart attack or a stroke or something. He's kind of young to have a heart attack, unless his
That is
diet is.
not unusual.
Looks like he's 40s.
Yeah, maybe early 50s.
Interesting that the king now is forcing him to marry versus Brandy's version, where the mom was forcing him.
Mm. Brandy's version is Rodgers and Hammerstein's version.
Brandy's version, thank you very much. I'm loyal. And his name's Henry instead of Chris.
Chris.
But it wasn't Brandy's version.
Yeah, that's not. No. We're back to the real story.
Is it? Is Danielle de Barbarac.
She grew up fast.
Yeah, right? It was like 6 seconds on screen.
6 good seconds. She was very good.
Yeah, the actress.
Hmm. The score is beautiful. The score is a little bit Irish.
Hmm. Flute.
Kind of a penny whistle flute, yeah.
Nice. The prince. At least he paid her.
Hmm. Oh, great line.
Mm-hmm. The dialogue here is the most realistic for this family dynamic.
Yeah.
Any of the movies. Oh, she better not take them. Jacqueline is. Takes. Wow. Bring up the money. Is Drew Barrymore British?
No, no, she's American. She's from a long line of Hollywood actors.
I like that one of the sisters is peaceable. Gives it a nice dynamic. I'm sorry. Ah!
PG-13.
Mm-hmm. Although they said that word in another movie, it was PG.
Hmm.
Said it in
Well, it's just a term.
yeah, said a nice term.
It's neutral. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid of the medieval period.
What?
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid of medieval times.
Yeah. Right.
Curtis will know.
Okay.
I love people with faces like this for these roles.
You look like a girl. Oh no. That's Michelangelo? Oh, sorry, Da
No,
Vinci?
Da Vinci. Da Vinci invented the helicopter, or designed one.
Hmm.
Amazing.
Haha. And Jacqueline.
And Jacqueline.
Marguerite needs to chill. Go for Jacqueline. She's a person of character.
She's Anna.
She's Anna, yes. Anna.
Anna. Those spikes look dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Drysdale, we got you a trip to France.
It's so painfully beautiful.
Hmm. Yeah, exactly, Mika. As the women are waiting for the prince, she's trying to save Maurice.
I read this as a post-feminist version of Cinderella.
Hmm. Ooh.
I'm free. I'm free.
Yeah. Yoo. Interesting. I wonder if he would have helped her out if he didn't actually think she was pretty.
Mm. But it's her steel her steely quality. I
I
think
think
that
that's
he
what they
was
want you
attracted.
to think.
Well, I know it's. How do you know it's her?
Hmm. True.
Second political comment.
Hmm. Ooh. From the book, right?
Hmm.
See, I always think I'd be the prince or the princess. I'm that person doing the rags. Oh, y'all are in a movie? That's nice. Or this lady running. That's
I
me.
know.
Hey, everyone.
It's not easy to run in those kinds of fields.
Mm-mm. Aw, she's so sweet. Louise!
Oh, I love this actress.
Hmm.
Judy Parfitt is her name.
Hmm. I'm
Fine,
not
fine
vibing with
actress.
Henry,
Hmm.
the actor.
The prince.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Marguerite needs to chill.
That's what her mother said.
Wow. What was with that audio quality?
He was coming from a distance. Hmm.
Hi,
Getting Henry
Cecilia.
VIII.
Peter Dinklage. Oh no, wait, that's not.
That's a royal symbol,
Mm.
French royal symbol.
Is that Peter Dinklage?
No,
You're welcome for having a timer, Cecilia. Glad it's working.
that was Toby Jones.
Enchanted is another one that I want to watch.
Hmm. I like how spoiled she is.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, nice chest.
Mithril. I got this
Wow.
from the Lord of the Rings set. The glass slippers.
Lord of the Rings was at least 5 years later. Hmm. She has a conscience, that one. Ooh.
Yo!
I don't know who's worse. Hmm. Hmm.
I'm gonna go get my charger, but let it keep running. I can hear it from the other room. Did you hear that regarding Enchanted? The reason that Giselle is not included in the princess lineup for Disney Princess because Amy Adams didn't want her face added without royalties or something. Also, since watching
And
Hunchback, I'm like, why isn't Esmeralda included in all the princess lineups?
because she's a gypsy.
So what? Is a princess.
She's a gypsy.
Princess of God.
Sure, but
How is he walking on water? Da Vinci's like, what about me? I'm cold too.
that's a very cute scene.
Because you're arrogant.
Third political comment.
Hmm.
Oh,
I don't like him.
I do.
Eh, his eyes are dim.
He's just
They all dried up real quickly.
yeah.
Ooh, that looks fun.
It's tennis. Oh, it's like racquetball. Tennis and
Ooh,
racquetball.
I like that.
He has nice clothes.
He doesn't dress himself.
Mm-mm.
Oh, Marguerite, chill, girl. Tame it down. You at a 12. He just needs the tennis ball. Yes, Jane from Tarzan also isn't part of the princess line. Even though she's literally the queen of the jungle.
Yeah, but she's not royalty.
Monsieur Le Pew. Everyone's Monsieur Le Pew.
Isn't that a skunk?
Yeah. No, it's. I think it is actually.
Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew. Good. Ew! Disney
His
knows
voice
how to.
doesn't quite match him.
Well, this isn't Fox. Like it's so easy to make a villain: bald, skinny face, and a croaking. Safi. I just laughed so hard I snorted. Peter's reaction to Le Pew. Cool. A blackberry. Chocolate. Imagine the world before chocolate.
Or the world before sugar.
Mm.
White sugar, that is.
You know, Dale, I had a question for you. These are not French accents, right? They just made them all British.
That's what happens in these Merchant Ivory type films.
Merchant Ivory?
I'll explain later.
Okay.
Been there, it's not all that exciting.
Hmm.
Oh, so she raised her station.
Hmm. I like those elbow puffs. They're called, but they're...
Mm-hmm. Great costumes in it.
killed him. Yikes! These backhand comments!
Till death.
Wow, Dale. Smart line.
Mm.
Juliana's requesting you to explain Merchant Ivory.
Now, Merchant Ivory was a production company back in the late 70s to a lot through the 80s that were historical dramas or literature of a historical period, and they were lush, rich, realistic type films like this.
Hmm.
Just lush, lush, lush eye candy. Um, Classical in a sense, but the whole idea of British is that we think of the British as being ultra elegant, and so
Mm-hmm.
the accents are appealing, and you know It's
That
not.
comes
They're
from
not trying
Merchant
to be.
Ivory.
No, just it was just Merchant Ivory type. Um, no, that's been pretty much an American ideal. They're not trying to be French. We just know that they're in France and they're French.
Because they're not speaking American.
Right. Oh no.
Gustav! I want to be Gustav.
Sounds good. Ah, she knows the shortcut
Mm-hmm. I was about to say, how is she gonna outrace a horse?
because she knows every bit of the forest. Paulette,
Where's
that's the other one.
Where's the mom, Baroness?
Whoa.
Hmm? Church. That's where everyone else. Politics.
Mm-mm.
Take the day off.
What?
I was gonna give his servant the day off in front of her. Like, I've learned. I have my own character growth. This is called an arc.
I think he does have an arc.
Chocolate. Ew! Oh, it's so uncomfortable. Yeah, so how do you guys, what's your vision for this director? Just creepy? That's because she's lived life. You are a pampered little brat.
Yeah, but he's feeling it. He knows it. I don't know how she got into that outfit so fast.
Yeah. When you saw the women in the staircase. I feel sorry for the person in the carriage who has to know everyone. Who is that? It's Marguerite. Uh, um, they're new in town.
There are people like that in politics.
Yes, in Elle Enchanted, he's much more charming. She didn't say no. Who's stealing stuff?
Don't know yet. Oof. I wonder that she's not stealing them,
Hmm.
selling them off.
Sleepwalking.
No. Ugh,
I hate that
I
stereotype.
don't like that. Yeah, I also don't like using a line like that at a time like this.
Oh, it is like Devil Wears Prada.
What?
Devil Wears Prada is a movie.
I know.
Amazing. It's kind of like when Anne Hathaway had to learn all the names of all the people and whisper into Meryl Streep's
Oh,
ear.
I thought we were talking about the sword fighting scene.
That too. And now she's gonna jump down just in time to save him. Is with me. That's pretty funny. And he just lets it happen. That's great.
You
It's
mean the
mildly consistent. Actually not true. It's called luck. Game of chance.
mm, huh. Where have I heard this, Peter?
What?
Where have I heard all that, Peter?
Where heard what?
Defined by who you are, not what you are.
Wonder Woman?
Sure.
Where? Where have you heard that? Is that me? Do I say that?
In a way, yes.
Oh, okay. I'm glad I went with Wonder Woman first. Wait, how are they kissing already? They're playing rock, paper, scissors. Slow your roll, dude. Slow your roll.
She
Mm.
saved him.
Oh, they're best friends now? This reminds me of the scene from Tangled.
Yeah.
Oh, is she now gonna lock her away? In the castle?
She's getting punished. I don't know if she gets to see this. That would be important if she does.
Hmm. Henry. No more kissing. No more kissing. Ugh. 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 Ugh.
I do. I've been there.
I thought you said you want to go there and be alone. That is needy.
Alone together.
Ew.
What?
He just looks so. Oh, All of us are Jacqueline.
No,
Are you not?
no,
Who are you? Marguerite?
no,
Who are you? The Baroness.
no. I'm the horse.
Punch her in the face. Oh, I didn't mean it,
Cat fight.
but okay. That's incredible.
I love this castle.
Yeah, that's what the whole thing was to show off.
Mm-hmm.
Save the book.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Good touch, though.
It doesn't burn that quickly.
Peter,
What?
it's Hollywood.
I know, but they look like they're actually related in real life. These actresses, their faces
Mm-hmm.
have the same
Yeah.
sculpting. What's going on with her back?
She was lashed
By what?
by the stepmother or somebody she asked to whip her.
They lashed her
Yes.
on screen?
No.
Cinderella? The Cinderella's never been brought up before. What?
No,
Her name is
first time.
Danielle.
Yeah, but she said whom you like to call Cinderella.
But she's never called her Cinderella.
It's not a nice name.
Beautiful name.
It's meaning she's a maid who sweeps up the cinders from the fireplace.
Let her talk. Not a
The
fan of
scene
this
would.
guy at all. No one cares about your backstory. She called her Cindersoot. She did call her Cindersoot, but when did she say Cinderella? Her name is
We
Oh
just learned.
Daniela. Cinderella. Why? To shut up and let me speak.
Have you no romantic bone in your body?
No, even everyone in the chat agrees. He's just trying to get some action. Dude, let her talk. Man has red flags all over.
No.
If Prince Charming treated Brandy that way, mm-mm. 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 Paolo's our best Prince Charming. Brandy's room?
A room of brandy.
My own heart. Brandy comes in. That's my song.
She's so evil. Look at that garden.
Because you're a horrible character.
No.
With you being ignorant.
Oh my goodness.
I like this undercurrent plot of where everything's being stolen.
Hmm.
Gustav! One she should have ended up with. Not that you don't can't have friends. I can't wait to review this movie and talk about this prince. This is the prince that we deserve, y'all.
Gustav?
Yeah. Yo, this mom is Ruth.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
These are the mice in the Disney film.
Mm. Da Vinci is a mouse.
Well, remember the mice were trying to get
Yeah, yeah.
Cinderella out. That's stolen from Fiddler on the Roof.
Oh,
And it was probably a phrase long before that.
interesting that they said bird and fish because they had interactions in the water and in the treetops, and she said the only thing she can't fly.
Mm.
Makes sense in the context of. Is this the dress? Oh,
Yeah.
that's a tease. That's a tease.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Did Da Vinci help make it? Is she gonna fly?
No, the servants stole it
Stole it from where?
from the room to save it for her.
Oh, they've been stealing it.
At least the dress.
They wave her off. Beautiful. The callback. I love that. The payoff.
There's an English tradition of dancing with antlers, but I don't know if there's a French tradition. And maybe that's just a costume.
The antlers is in the masks.
Yeah.
Agreed, Mika Chan.
What?
That even the king had a character growth.
A fast one, but yeah. Good trumpets.
Mm.
The wings.
Is she gonna fly?
No.
Oh, so he literally meant wings. I guess I'm gonna have to make you wings.
Just like Red Bull. Oh, that's another word.
Dude, stop talking. That's horrible. She just said, I'm not engaged. This guy has horrible communication skills.
Uh,
This guy is the villain. Is Da Vinci his fairy godmother? That's cool.
mm.
Her name is Danielle. Wouldn't she be Cinderella instead of Cinderella? Guy's stubborn, arrogant, ignorant.
And a product of his position.
Mm-hmm. Pika Chan, I am the Prince of France. What a snob. Right, as Cecilia would tell her son, it's the plot. Just let it go. Let it go, baby. It's the
It's the
plot.
plot. It has to be the plot.
Why is it raining? It's the plot.
It's raining because of the mood.
I love the rain. This is positive for me. Oh, Da Vinci said you don't deserve her?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. No, my sister brought up salad for me. It's a Middle Eastern tabbouleh salad. Very healthy.
Mm.
Parsley and
Yum.
tomatoes.
Yum, yum, yum.
Probably has some in. Safi transformed yellow. How fun!
Wow.
Oh, you all turned yellow.
Wow.
That's kind of cool.
That's nasty.
I really have no idea who's been stealing stuff. Very
No.
interested.
Told you it was she selling them.
What about the dress?
I think that was the servants.
Wait, why is the music playing? Is this how it ends?
No.
Oh, fade. Stop. What a sad movie. No.
This is not the end.
It is, and that's why they're. Oh! Are they singing Dearest Ire?
Kyrie, I think. Yeah, Kyrie eleison.
God have mercy.
Is this the Spanish woman? Hmm. It's so disturbing.
Mm-hmm. Why doesn't he marry Marguerite? I don't get it.
Oh, he's furious with her,
Marguerite?
with that family.
Aww. Aww. He looks almost exactly like Prince Edward from Enchanted.
Yeah, it's true.
They are squeezing this Act 3. Wait, what?
Ooh.
Oh, snap! That came out of nowhere.
Mm. But when he died, he did have a magnificent sword on his
Mm-hmm.
outfit.
That he trained her. I wish we knew that. Not that it comes out of nowhere. 3
Mm.
minutes left in them.
Right.
I'm here to rescue you. Honestly, I don't want you in my life. Dale. Goodbye. Self-sufficient. Keep going. Your list of faults are not done.
Uh,
Yeah, right. Say it again. That makes.
but she's the daughter of a baron.
Yeah. But her mom was a courtier. So why can her mom be royalty, but her being the daughter is not royal?
Well,
Oh,
that's just it.
Dale, you're tearing up.
Stop. Ooh, she's getting good. She's learning.
Guys, I'm so excited to read these comments after this movie's over because I'm trying to figure out what they're even going for here.
I mean, this was arranged by Jacqueline and her beau. I love the way she's entering the room. Ooh. Oh.
Yes, Jacqueline! Yes!
Oh no. And out comes Danielle. Mm.
What does that mean?
Into the dungeon.
Ah, let her be a maid.
Uh-huh. Oh, I love her.
Goose. He's so rude.
Oh, he's making a joke.
Yeah, okay. You don't deserve her.
I often wonder if the actress gets to keep the portrait.
Hmm. What? That they lived?
They lived well. Oh, look at this castle. Oh, is that Amboise? That's Amboise itself. Okay. Hello.
Hi.
If that's Amboise, Leonardo da Vinci is buried on site there.
Really?
Yeah.
Leonardo da Vinci was an Italian?
Yeah, but he lived in France.
Um, um, go, 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 go. Yeah, it's exactly Safi. Hello.
What, the music?
No, I think the story. All right, I'm not gonna sit through the credits because I need to talk about this.
Yeah. And I don't like this song much anyway.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Before we get into it, thank you all so much for watching our reaction. That's very fun. This stopwatch. Okay. Thank you all so much for watching our reaction to Ever After, a Cinderella Story featuring Drew Barrymore. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna read the chat just so we're all on the same page about stuff. But we're gonna do a review really quickly and then our rating of this movie. But I stopped paying attention when the yellows came in. Oh, that's cool. It'll be positive if she... I love Tabuli. Yes, it's amazing.
It's
And then,
wonderful stuff. Yeah.
hey, we evolved, we evolved, we evolved. Not yet, Julian. I think you came on a second day after. It happens when you've been a member for 1 month.
So it's been 30 days.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't understand, Juliana said. Is she a servant or a slave? Were they really able to sell servants like that? That's a good point.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if they're indentured servants, I guess, or if they're slaves. I'm not sure they're going for accuracy in every detail like that.
Hmm. Juliana says, I don't like how the Spanish princess is portrayed. I know it. I know the plot intends this comical.
Yeah, I agree. I
It was
agree. It
very
was a
hysterical.
little. Yeah, it was a little disturbing and a little over the top and a little
Stereotypical.
stereotypical. Yeah.
Safi then replies, "I'd act the same way if I had to marry him."
He's not that bad.
Dale, you
I'm in
are
the
in the
minority, I know.
electrifying minority.
That's all right. Oh, so she can call you Henry now? Mika Chan says, oh, so she can call you Henry now? I thought you're the Prince of France.
Yeah.
But yes, he's the Prince of France.
Cecilia, why do the rescuers always park so far away? Be it car, horse, he's like walking in. That's
That's
so
very funny.
clever. That's not clever. What's the word? Like
Astute.
astute. Yes. Good. Danielle is too forgiving. Ugh, gag me with a pitchfork. Uh,
You do have to buy into the fact that it's the 16th century. And so, there were, it's unusual that he would be so open to begin with. He never really came across as being so dyed in the wool, so, you know, uh, inured in his princedom. He always was looking for something more real than that.
okay.
It's in the script. I'm
The
not talking about the
prince?
actor. Yeah, in the beginning, he wasn't just "I am the prince."
All right,
When
let's
he
talk
met
about
her
the
with,
positives before we get into.
that is a positive.
I think a positive is the locations and the set design. Another positive for me is the interactions between the stepmother and the stepsisters. This is not just the best rendition of them, best versions of them. For me, it's the most interesting. They had personalities. There was a nice dynamic to them. You felt one sister, not just that she was closer to Cinderella, but that they weren't identical copies of each other, the sisters. That in Brandy's Cinderella, I felt that they were way too comical. In the animated version, they were too off screen or too unimportant. This one gave them enough screen time that I think this is the best way to capture them. So I think that was amazing. And um, the thing that it's not a huge con, but it is a negative for me. I don't like the British accents. I feel if you know you're setting your movie in France, either let them speak American or make them speak with a French accent. Or really what I would hope now with the world that we're building, especially with like these with subtitles and from other countries, foreign films, let them speak French. Cinderella movie in French. So,
They exist as well.
right, right. But to just have it, it's just like, ooh,
But
why are they all
why not
speaking British?
German? Because it's actually a Brothers Grimm version of the story,
Sure, sure.
at least according to the plot.
Just anything that's
Even though
British,
it
it's
took
like,
place in
oh, it's
France.
a fairy tale. We'll make them British because
Well,
British
that's
people are more elegant and fancy than the rest of us. No, thank you.
yeah,
Stop
but that's
endorsing that.
this is 23 years old.
Is it
Yeah,
1998?
8.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Um, and I feel Drew Barrymore gave us a really captivating performance of a Cinderella, a spunky Cinderella. The script also lent itself to that. It was well written in terms of dialogue, what people were
Mm.
saying. The pacing was off. The third act fell apart. I did
Where's the
like the
pacing off?
multiple open things of like Da Vinci and the stuff being stolen, but then it's the stepmom who's doing it. Just I like the
That was
ambition of it. It just was too chaotic at the end, trying
it
to
was a little
resolve
bit
everything.
but I knew she was stealing. That was obvious to me in the beginning.
Mm. But it wasn't obvious because when the dress was gone, you're like, where's
But
everything?
that was the servants.
But then why would she be selling stuff if she was willing to sell servants? Why wouldn't she just sell another
I would
servant?
think it's I would think it's rather extreme to sell a servant.
She didn't think so. She sold that guy. It was fine.
Yeah, but maybe there's extreme circumstances of some sort. We don't know that, the origin story of that.
Mm. But speaking of that, I did like that the movie is not you start off with her and you're watching her grow. You enter at least her adult life with all these things already happening. Maurice is sold. There's already she's been demoted to a servant. You're catching up. You have to enter the story and catch up to the life that they're already in, which I like. I don't like when the story takes you and holds your hand throughout the whole thing because it's less interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So those are my positives. What are your positives?
Well, I mean, the eye candy, the use of the castles in France, the use of costumes were luscious. Those were major positives on the production level. The score was gorgeous. The cinematography was really very, very clear, very good at storytelling. um, I also liked how they didn't try to make Cinderella extra pretty. She was a
Mm,
simple beauty. You know, Drew Barrymore was very pretty, but a simple. It was just they kept her at a simple level. They didn't ever, even in her when she became a queen, ever try to make her into something unreal. And that's
mhm.
part of the point. She's real and always will be real.
What did you
Um,
think of the butterfly scene?
I wasn't crazy about the wings.
But I mean the makeup for that. That one they did make
Yeah,
her a little
yeah. I Welcome to the '90s. I didn't like that. I thought that was too precious. And
too
the '90s wrote
precious.
too just too precious. I mean, the '90s had a real extra saccharine quality to it sometimes in the romantic movies, um, and this kind of followed that Hollywood formula. But I'll just let it go for because it was the only thing
Mm,
that didn't really match up with anything else. I
nice.
don't know. And then the way the light hit it with the white makeup on her face and everything, it wasn't appealing. I don't know. Anyway, but I just thought she always kept her and she was really excellent in this. I thought her acting was quite good, consistent and clear character. I've not seen a lot of movies of hers, but I've always liked her in what I've seen. I thought Angelica Houston was great, and I also loved the fact that although she was a very evil stepmother, there was a real sense of humanity at one point when she was combing her hair and they're starting to talk. There
Mm,
was something going on there, and I liked it. Was it a little gratuitous, maybe because it didn't go anywhere or didn't come out of anything? I'm not sure. That might have been scripted a little bit more, sewn in a little bit better.
mm.
But I liked that it was there. I liked the simple interactions between her and the prince. I liked how you could really see that they did match, that they did relate, um, because their priorities at base were there. Doesn't matter that he's complicated by the fact that he's the prince of France, and there are all these obligations and duties, and that's when he turned and had to be so harsh and nasty. Yeah, he could have risen above that, but he didn't. And therein lies a story. You have to have something that is a conflict, something that doesn't gel, something that could move the story along and something to overcome. And the fact that it was in the romantic lead, okay, everybody's saying Paolo was the best, but Paolo didn't have any complications. They didn't.
He did.
This
He just
version,
overcame them.
when
The
off
whole
screen,
movie.
nah. Not like this.
Wow. Oh, we
Not
about
like
to
this.
fight, Dale.
No, not like this. That's a fun musical. This tried to bring the story into a
Keyword is
real
try. Continue.
tried to bring the story into some sense of reality that people could actually act this way. That the stepmother, the daughters could be real people that act this way. That this could be a small kingdom where you still are. I mean, it's medieval France, so it's not that it's small, but it's not what France is today. Um, this the whole royalty thing is huge. I mean, look at the British royalty. They're the worst culprits of it, but I mean, there's to read about their decisions and their actions and how they treated each other and stuff is frightening. Frightening to see that humans can act that way.
Hmm.
This guy was pretty tame compared to all that.
Are we opening up? Are you good with the things that you thought were good?
Am I? There were lots of plot points I like, lots of script things I like, but I'm not going to
I
try to list them.
We did like the political references in the script.
Did I like them? I don't know. I just noted that they were there and that they tried to use this as kind of in part, a feminist movie, and that's good. That's
It
good
wasn't really
representation.
feminist. It was more just humanist. He's like, why would you let this one guy free and not everyone? Not feminist. That's just
Well, but there's humanists as well, but there's also feminists. Just the fact that she would fight for herself and be able to fend for herself and make her own decisions, and that's
interesting because I took that
that's
as just
that's
humanist.
not a yeah, but that's not a Disney princess traditional Disney princess plot line.
Right. But I still think it's a humanist thing. It's not because she's a woman that she's like, I have to stand up for myself. She's like, everyone should.
I think she was when she stood up for others, she was a humanist. When she stood up for herself, then she was a feminist.
Interesting.
Thematically,
Why?
thematically,
Why though?
because of portrayal. This is Hollywood. Remember, this is Hollywood, and it goes against the standard of stereotypes. It's breaking a stereotype.
But why, when you stand up for yourself, it it can't be considered humanist? Why, when she stands up for herself, it must be a feminist?
Well, because I'm understanding that word to be about helping others, about doing the right thing for humanity.
Right.
It's not about self. It's about the collective.
Hmm. Because in my that's interesting. Because in my head, when you stand up for yourself, you are standing up for the collective. Because you're letting this person know you can't do this to other people. I'm not gonna let you do it to
Yeah,
myself.
yeah. But
Interesting.
the fact that she's a woman doing this makes her different. Makes her different than the tradition.
Sure. It still translates as humanist in my head. She's standing up for people, society,
I'll
for
agree they're I'll agree they're related, but I think there's a difference.
um. So let's get into the prince. Danielle's character is a positive. She actually punches the stepsister. How satisfying was that? That was the greatest. Love
Mm-hmm.
that. Prince needs his Cinderella to show him the way to rule the country. Be kind and fair to his people. Becomes his advisor, not just a pretty girl he danced ball. Yeah, he definitely needs her, but she could do great without him. Mika Chan is on my level. Hi, friend. How are you doing? We get it. She outclasses him. Don't bring yourself down. Don't get the short end of the stick in this relationship. I just thought of another Cinderella movie, The Glass Slipper, 1955.
Hmm.
I never watched that one. Oh, Alex says She sold the stuff to pay off her debt. The stepmom said that she wanted all the stuff back because they don't want to look poor when the prince arrives.
Right. Yeah.
She is potential.
She needs royal support. As commoner, not much she could do to improve the life quality of the people. Um, actually, she said a line about that. She said, "You could do so much with your position as king," because he said, "I don't want this life," and she said, "But you can be doing so much good with it."
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, her accepting of being queen or princess anyway for now. Um, excuse me. Then she's there to do the humanist work,
Right. Curtis
humanitarian
says,
work,
what happened?
humanitarian versus humanist.
Mm-hmm. Curtis says, do I need to separate you two?
Yeah, I think so. Well, we are. We kind of are.
uh,
The main actress, Leslie Caron, is an amazing dancer.
I think in the 1955 version.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yes, she was a great dancer.
Juliana says, Paolo's prince is straight up perfect and charming, practically perfect in every way. Dougray's prince is flawed and messed up.
Yeah, exactly. It makes for a good character.
So I don't really see that much character development in this version of the prince, Mika Chance. Oh, Safi has to go. Bye, Safi. Have a great night. Ciao. I just want to say, because we could talk about the prince forever, and we have, as we watched. I look for net positives when I watch movies. I want to feel better at the end, and I feel that Cinderella got the short end of the stick everywhere in her interaction at home, her interactions with the prince, in just having to give up to be with Le Pew, whatever his name was. She was the one who made everything happen in this movie. And for her to, not that a relationship is about submission, but with how they portrayed it here, that she submitted to him, even though he treated her so nasty. She tried to explain to him and be honest, and it was his arrogance, his inability to let her talk, his talking over her, him not listening, and then he ridicules her in front of everyone and doesn't even think, oh yeah, maybe that's what she was trying to tell me. Then he tries to rescue her, but she had rescued herself. Then she stands up for herself and protects the queen. It's like the whole movie is about her and her being a very wonderful person and forgiving. But I feel it could have ended much more powerfully with her telling the prince, "I don't, I don't need you," or it doesn't need to end with them together. I thought it was going to end potentially powerfully, weirdly, so it would be a lot to talk about with her working for Le Pew. I thought that she was going to become a martyr. I thought, whoa, that's an intense way to go. That you know, the
That would
prince.
be very dark.
It would be, but I thought that that's why they hinted at Brothers Grimm in the beginning. But the prince was horrible, horrible. The script for him was bad. The actor's portrayal was not convincing. I didn't feel like it had any arc. His face never dynamic. What, maybe three smiles the whole movie. It was just Cinderella, Cinderella, or whatever her name, Danielle, Nicole, Nicole, father, father. It's just like this the whole time. And when you have Drew Barrymore opposite him, like, I don't think that you need to be. It's just he looks like a frog. Like it just there's no visual communication.
I'm not going to disagree that he could have been more alive in the role. Uh, but as far as the script goes, I think the script was very good in the way they wrote the prince. They needed to make him, adversarial. They needed to. They couldn't just match him up and that's it. There had to be lots of hurdles, and I don't think she submitted. I don't think she needed. I think she just. I think there's the whole element of love, and there was a true love that was going on. That
Can true love be
Um,
one-sided?
it's not one-sided. It wasn't one-sided.
I don't know. He treated her pretty harshly the second he found out who
But
she.
yes, but true love doesn't have that doesn't mean doesn't just come from behavior. It's something inherent. So once they got that stuff out of the way, then it could live. And they lived.
Happily ever.
Well,
Oh, and they lived. Yeah. The weird
mhm.
line.
It was a little weird line, yeah.
And they lived
But the
where?
fact is that they lived. They lived together as a match. They lived together. It wasn't that they had to, except that they did love each other. So that was the having to, and it was only need in that sense, not need as far as I need you because a man fulfills a woman. No, that wasn't there.
Maybe you know what? As I'm thinking about it, perhaps I was just so thrown off by the prince, but maybe the script was good or not good, permissible, and his portrayal just really made it fall flat.
It could be.
That it doesn't. It's not horrible that he is antagonized, or antagonizes her in front of everyone and makes her rebukes her for using his first name. But the fact that there was no warmth behind that scene to show a conflict, that he knew that he wanted to be okay with it, but like if he looked over at his parents, like, don't call me that. That could have been a little bit
Yeah, it could have
more
been improved.
communicative. But then it just, the second he finds out, don't call me that. Like, well, were you
Mhm.
not in love? Are you not aware? So maybe the actual words are fine. It's just,
Yeah, there could have been something dual going on in him, and we didn't see the dual. It's true.
mhm. Um, okay, are you ready to rate it?
Yeah,
Let's see what people are saying. I agree with Dale. Danielle becomes a martyr would make a very dark ending. Yeah, yeah, it would be very dark. I just was so shocked that they started showing the painting. And I was like, are we back at the beginning of the story? That's like after she got pulled away, they fade out into Da Vinci painting her face, and I'm like, is that how it ends? And they started playing music. I'm like, is this the end of the movie? So I did not want it to go there. I was just thinking that might have been a really interesting, dark way to end the movie.
Mika Chan says something very interesting. In the Brothers Grimm version, which she heard at first because she's German, the prince actually has a ball for 3 days. That's a very European tradition.
Wow,
So Cinderella goes to the ball 3 times, getting a different dress each time. I never heard that before.
that's awesome. Do they have colors? Different colors? Ah, Curtis, I always took they lived as to say these people were real and not just a fairy tale.
I like that. I think that's true.
Oh, no! Well, maybe, but also, and they lived, we know they lived happily in the movie's title, Ever After. And they lived happily ever after.
Mm.
And that's why you watch with us. And on the third night, they take out glue on the stairs to prevent her leaving. Oh, they put glue on the stairs.
I
Ooh.
remember something like that in some version. Yeah,
Peter, you just had too high of an expectation out of the prince that you rejected him when he doesn't fit yours. That is true. I wanted him to, like Dale said, to have that duality.
that's true though. That would be more nuanced.
Yeah, it just seemed like he was. Well, I need to take this horse. Here's some money. She the one? I'm going to a library. Wanna come with? Oh, you're not actually a princess? I hate you. She's in trouble. Alright, I'll save her. He was moved along by the plot. He had no agency. His own story. I think it's silver first and then gold.
That's also direction.
Yeah, sure, the director could have that. Okay, I'm ready to rate it. Um let's take some 10 seconds. Whatever. So everyone do our rating, Dale, on a scale of 1 through 10.
I don't know yet. Oh, the decimals are welcome. They're encouraged. Um,
I have mine.
I think I have mine.
Wants to go first. Let's play rock, paper, scissors and see who goes first.
I'm going to choose paper.
Ooh, okay. Rock, paper, scissors, says shoot. Ooh. Rock, paper, scissors, says shoot. Ooh. Are we delayed?
No.
Okay, I don't know if you're copying me. Rock, paper, scissors, says shoot. Ah,
Ah,
you win. So you get to choose.
I win, so you go first.
Okay. I give it, drum roll, a 3.5.
What?
Yeah, I did not care for this. It's not a 0 because I love the I love Drew Barrymore's performance and the stepmother and um, Jacqueline. Other than that, it was unimpressive. It was too ambitious. Gustav should have had a much bigger presence in the movie. It just had
Because that's
17.
the role you would play.
No, I mean, yeah, but not. That's not the reason why it needs to be bigger. It's just that was a great. No one was happy to be on screen, and it's hard to watch a movie like that. And when your lead is that uninteresting, I just think it's a big flaw. I would probably not watch this movie again. It could have done with some songs to make it better. I don't know. It's just it had so it set up so much in the first act, and then the second act when he came in, it was confusing why he wasn't more empathetic and warm, and then it had all this political stuff that I thought that they would eventually bring back to tie in. Did not come in. It was just so. It was such a fringe movie, a fringe full movie. Too many things that could have happened that they opened up, and the fact that she was selling it the whole time wasn't that big of a surprise. So why make it something that we have to hold on to the rest of the movie instead of letting us know from the start that she's doing it, so we know how conniving and evil. Just big problems. So Dale,
Well, it's a fairy tale, and
but it doesn't lean into
it's
that. To be fair, it
it
doesn't
does
lean into
exactly.
who.
I was just going to say it's a fairy tale, and it tries to be real. It tries to be very, it tries to give a sense of accuracy. Um, I loved the casting in general. Uh, Even the prince, if you were directed differently, could have worked. I just think, uh, maybe he was the weaker link among the leads. Angelica Houston was delicious,
Yeah, she's great.
and and the stepsisters were both quite good in the roles they were given to portray. Drew Barrymore was really, really good, um, and I love the other actors. The queen in particular, I love that actress to begin with. Um, but I loved the casting was really, really excellent, and they got good people to play those smaller parts. And the servants were fantastic. They were fantastic. That scene where he comes back and they're just in the field and they're also happy to see Maurice. It was so touching. Um, so I thought there was lots of stuff like that that they took their time with, that they really gave to it. There were great moments. It was stunningly beautiful, and the score was great again. Like I said, it matched it perfectly. Didn't need music, didn't need songs. It told a great dramatic story, keeping the fairy tale framework. I didn't quite like the Le Pew character too much. Not that he didn't play it well, but not sure exactly why he needed to be there. I have no idea whether he's based on something on another version. Anyway, I thought all that was made it a really very good version of this of Cinderella, and the fact that it was something plausible uh, gave it high points for me as well. Um, so I mean, I'm like 9.1.
Wow. No way.
Yes, yes, way.
Wow. All right, let's see what everyone thinks. Mika Chan, I'll give it a 7.5. The Prince way down the rating. Brings the rating way down. Heat of the Magic 6.4. Alex 8 out of 10. So it's like when Ted throws a party for 3 nights in a row, just Robin. Ted and Robin. It was just okay. I don't think I'd watch it again, but Drew Barrymore was my thoughts exactly. Juliana, 10 out of 10. Wow. HIMYM is hilarious. What's that? Peter, who hurt you? That's so harsh, Peter, but I respect your opinion. I find it very interesting how the Cinderella was very nuanced and the Brandy version told the story so simply. I respect your opinion. It's wrong, but I respect it. That's so funny. That's so funny. Uh, I love how Da Vinci was the fairy godfather. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, I think that was a good parallel there.
I'll say 7.9. I don't think I liked it as much as I remember. I still think it's an. I shall be known as the man. How I Met Your Mother. Ow.
Oh,
So
don't
I
know
have a
that.
question. Who here who's giving it a rating has seen it already? Because I wonder if that is influencing some people's high marks. I have not. So this is all brand new. I don't know these actors, these actresses. I'm taking everything for the first time. I'm not like uh I don't have any nostalgia attached to them.
No, nor do I.
Yeah. But see, even the ratings are kind of all over the place. You have tens and nines and eights, sevens and sixes.
Well, I think there's a richness in the film that you can then, if you like a film that is eye candy, this serves that. If you like a film that's well acted, this serves that. If you like a film that has, there was a lot of great acting in
From
this,
Drew Barrymore, absolutely, and from the
A-
stepmother, and from the sister, and from the
and from the
queen.
Queen, and
But
the
for
King was
your
quite good,
lead,
and Da Vinci was excellent, and the servants were excellent.
the
He wasn't the
lead,
lead. She's the lead.
okay, the second lead. Mm,
But you see, I'm not going to take away a whole movie just for that.
I'm not either, but that plus the all the plot holes and the unnecessary acrobatics we did with holding on to wait who's stealing things and why
But
is
we found
Lepew
out.
here and what
You
why
don't
did the
have to have
father have a
everything
heart
explained.
attack just randomly on the road, you know.
Yeah.
It's just it would have been cooler if she poisoned him, but just he died of his own, like, oh, so the story
But
happened by chance.
I don't think she poisoned him just because that makes her life all the harder. She even
um
said, she was self-absorbed. She was like, "You're gonna leave me here. You're gonna leave me here."
Unless
And
she
she
knew
said,
she
"I
was
didn't
going to
know,"
inherit everything.
but she would have had it anyway.
So it seems like
And I
everyone has
wonder.
seen it already. Sorry, what'd you say?
I was just gonna say, I wonder too. I mean, in different times in history, in different places in the world, a woman owning property was not necessarily allowed. So I don't know about France at this time, and maybe the courtiers or something. And
Hmm.
I don't know how that worked, but I don't necessarily think it would have benefited her to be a widower, a widow in this story.
I know in Downton Abbey, the whole show is just based on the fact that Mary can't own property because she's a woman.
That's a later period, but yeah, you don't know.
So it seems like most people have seen it already. I think are the only ones who haven't.
Curtis saw it a couple of times.
Yeah, and Juliana has seen it since 16 years old. Well, thank you all so much for watching with us. Thank you all so much for recommending Ever After. I had an idea that, well, I want to watch Into the Woods. I want to watch a musical body, and there's Into the Woods and there is Enchanted. I don't think Enchanted is anywhere online and on a streaming service. Maybe we'll wait on that, but maybe next week Into the Woods. We'll see. Um, uh, I was thinking that in honor of Cruella coming out soon, that we might do 101 Dalmatians, the animated and then the live action, because I think that was actually the very first Disney live action ever. So I'll see.
Could be. I didn't see that version, but I love the original cartoon.
Right, and that's the one with Glenn Close in.
hmm Yeah.
So things coming up. Thank you all so much for watching with us. It's been 3 hours. I think it's time to head out. So,
Oh my goodness.
and as always, be safe, be strong, be swag. God bless you. I'll see you in the next video, and see you at 3 a.m. for Marvel's WandaVision episode 7, which
Yeah.
apparently is an hour long because it's getting juicy. We have 3 more episodes.
Take a nap. Take a nap. And good health to you and yours, and keep the arts in your hearts.
Bye. Oh, Key says, have you seen the 2004 version of Phantom of the Opera? Is that a movie? I have
It
not.
is a movie, yeah. I haven't either.
I saw the musical and it was garbage.
Yeah.
All right, we'll keep the chat going and see you all at 3 a.m. Good night. Go take a nap so we could keep going. Bye.
Bye.